Hello Virgo, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, Virgo, as it always is. How are you? Thanks so much for clicking here. I've got a couple of oracle decks we're going to be using this week to find out what the week ahead energy is, the overall energy, and then we're going to go at it with some tarot, get you some details, find out what is in fact going on for the week ahead. Welcome here, Virgo. If you are brand new and you've never been here before, welcome to all the shenanigans. I hope you'll stay. There's a subscription button down in the bottom right hand corner of this little box where I live if you decide to stay. Virgo, if you are the ride or die, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you, and although I know you don't particularly care to be in the comments, it's nice to get a thumbs up from you if you enjoy this programming. Thanks for doing that. You know, there's my analytics tell me that of all the clicks and views and I get, which is quite a lot for such a small channel, that, you know, there's only 53% of you that come by and watch that actually have subscribed. So if you haven't subscribed, if you will do that for me, it does matter on how, you know, YouTube looks at this channel. Thanks for doing that, for your subscription. And tell me if you're new. I'd love to say hello in the comments. All right. The week ahead brings this. We've got the Turkey Spirit and we've got the Pig Spirit. Turkey Spirit is saying, give with gratitude and grace. It's card number 7. I think it's a reminder from the universe. For me, 7s are all about heaven, heavenly things. We've got card number 47 and we have the Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. This is breaking down to an 11, right, which is a master number, 1111, right? And then it also breaks down further to a 2. So I think that you are going to be having to make some sort of a balanced decision in the week ahead. And I feel like the universe is going to help you with that. But it is reminding you to give with gratitude and grace, which means to make your decision, but make it in a way that you would bless others as well, I'm going to say. Give with gratitude and grace. So it also, 7s can be boundaries, right? It can be boundaried things. So it feels like that you must have boundaries because, you know, takers will always take as long as you're willing to give. It does feel like there is some sort of decision that you're going to have to make about that going into the week ahead. We have the Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. We do have card number 41 that is a 5. So maybe you're like, yeah, sure, Elsie, love is all around. A lot of people take advantage of me and my kindness. Look, you're the one who's always in service of others. And so I feel like that you're always at risk of having someone, you know, take more than they're giving to you. Nightingale Spirit is like, you know, it's like Florence Nightingale. That was the one who was taking care of everybody, even though, you know, she could have, you know, gotten killed in the war. She was always taking care of soldiers, taking care of everyone around her. I feel like, you know, this one is sitting on, oh, what is that? It's like, it reminds me of when they had those, oh gosh, telephones. Oh, I forget what they're called, but it looked like a record player, but it wasn't. It was like the very first record player. So it feels like it's nostalgic almost. I would say that in the past, you've allowed people to take advantage of your service, advantage of your kindness, because the Nightingale Spirit, I don't know why, it always reminds me of Florence Nightingale. What else do we have here? We have the Hummingbird, be here now. So we've got another 7. We've got repeating numbers, 7, we've got 47, and we've got a 7 here. So look, you could be hitting the jackpot in something. Maybe it's making a decision. Maybe it's an idea of some kind. Maybe it's money. Who knows, right? Let's take a look at these here, the tea leaf tarot or oracles. Okay, well, just like that, then they're all dropping out, right? We've got a couple here. I just need one more. Tell me more about Virgo. One more, please. Tell me about Virgo. All right, I've got 2 more. We'll take them. We've got the candle. It says you will be shown the way. So it does feel like there is some sort of decision that's coming up, that you'll have some sort of enlightenment with the candle. It says horseshoe, good luck. So something, I feel like it's a decision, a good decision that you'll make, like the result of your decision will be a good one. It says the seahorse. It could be about family matters for some of you. And we have May. So it may be coming, it may be coming. I feel like whatever decision you make now is going to affect you probably going forward into the month of May. Could very well be. Let's take a look at some tarot, find out what else is going on. Tell Tell me about Virgo. Virgo, there is a sale on right now, 10% off of all of my readings over at Lizio. If you're interested in getting a cut rate on some already reasonably priced readings, please take that coupon code in the pinned comment and have at it. Tell me about Virgo. What else do we need to know about Virgo, please? Family matters. Giving with grace. Giving with gratitude and grace. I feel like you've been giving a lot of your energy to your family, and I feel like you're going to be having some sort of realization that you've been maybe giving too much. There's the overgiver. The Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, and that's the one who is stable, the one who's growing her own garden. So she has enough to give to everybody, and so she does. She's the one who is growing her garden to take care of her health, take care of herself. She not only is wealthy, like she's not only someone who's financially stable, but she does have good health. She takes care of herself on the outside and the inside, someone who's very stable and grounded and moves slowly, but understand that Capricorn is the overgiver of the bunch, right? So that's the person who's always going to be doting on everyone around them. I could be talking about someone who is the caretaker of their family. I have one of those in my family who is a Virgo. He's my uncle, and he's always taking care of everybody in the family. We have the star energy here. Tell me more about this. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Oh, very interesting here. So the star energy is telling me that somebody is, I want to say that you are somebody who's been talking to the universe, that you need to get more in balance and you need some healing. But also, I want to say that you've become hopeful about the family matters, because the person on the star is looking up at the family matters card. So this person does give with gratitude and grace, and it does feel like it says use your mind wisely. So I feel like you're supposed to stay in a very balanced energy as you're making this decision. I feel like you're having some sort of realization that it's time for you to possibly step back from over giving to your family members. I feel like May has something to do with this. Possibly that could be the month of May, somebody's birthday. It could mean that it's going to happen in the spring. For some of you, whatever you do next week or in the week ahead is going to affect you in the month of May, or is going to come to a head in spring, possibly. We do have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles isn't really good at reeling it in or not giving, especially. Like, I don't think that the Queen of Pentacles has a problem with boundaries, because she is steady as she goes and somebody who's stable and grounded. But I do feel like when it comes to people that the Queen loves, like family members, I feel like the Queen has a hard time with this Four of Pentacles. We do have Five Pentacles here, and it feels like the Queen is feeling taken advantage of. I feel like you are, whether you're feminine or masculine, feeling like you've been taken advantage of, or that people around you, possibly family members, are actually taking advantage of you, of your kindness. We've got the Strength card. Yeah. It does feel like, it feels like this is almost like the Eight of Swords in the reverse is telling me that you've come to a realization, or now that you're no longer overthinking it, it's like you have clarity of the star. You're like, wait a second. I'm the star. I'm the one that has all the money and the home, the house. I'm the one who's doing good for myself, and everybody just keeps buying, comes by to take things out of my basket. And I don't think that bothers you at all, because I think you're very giving. But I think that, if you don't set limits for people who are takers, they'll just keep taking, right? So I feel like you're trying to find the courage in the Four of Pentacles. You're trying to find the courage to say to people, no, the bank's not open today. Yeah, the bank of Virgo is not open today. Or no, I can't help you with that today. I feel like you're trying to find your strength and your courage to just say, no, it's not today. I can't help you today. I feel like the Chariot energy is telling me that you're coming into balance with the self. I feel like you are You're deciding that in order for you not to be tipping this way and that way and be all over the road, that you need to get your feminine and your masculine energy in balance. Now, the pentacles are feminine energy. Maybe even if you're a masculine, that when it comes to your family, you drop your boundaries and you're like, I'm going to give you whatever I have, which is a good thing to do. I'm not saying that it is, but I'm saying that there's a limit and that the givers have to set limits because the takers will not. For some of you, it could be friends. Could be somebody who is a friend of a friend. It could be somebody who's in the workplace. Somebody you've built some sort of foundation with, someone that you trust or you've collaborated with. It feels like there is somebody here who I feel sees you as successful, sees you as courageous, sees you as someone who's very successful, and almost feels a little bit entitled to that. That's what it feels like here. I'm just going to clarify with a different deck. Tell me more about Virgo, please. Tell me about all this stuff up here. Let's look at this. I feel like you're getting some enlightenment on a family matter. Whatever decision you make in the week ahead about this family matter, I feel, it says good luck. So I feel like something good will come from it. But I feel like whatever decision you're making here, that you need to use your mind wisely or choose wisely, because I feel like it's going to affect something that's going on in May. You may not see that now, but it feels like it's going to affect something in the future. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. It could be family finances. It could be the family estate. It could be maybe you've been named the executor. It feels like something like that to do with money or family, abundance. Tell me more. We've got the 5 of Wands. Look, there's backbiting and what do I want to say? When I see the 5 of Wands in this particular deck, you can see that they're so engaged in gossip and talking about people, or, you know, like they don't even notice that the ground's on fire, right? The cauldron is boiled over and they don't even notice it. Their lives are in danger, but they're so engaged in gossip, or they're distracted, I want to say, that it feels like smoke and mirrors to me. Let's just distract them from the real thing. Someone's trying to distract you from the abundance or distract you from the family. Try and make things look like they are not, so you feel like you're in two minds about it, or you can't make a decision, or maybe you're in indecision. And then we have the 2 of Wands. It feels like you're going to have to take action. But listen, I feel like you're going to have to build some sort of a boundary. 5 and 2 is 7. It feels like you're going to have to build some sort of boundary. Your back's going to be against the wall and you're going to have to say to somebody, no. The answer is no this time. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. You are the overgiver, and I feel like you're moving from the Queen of Pentacles energy into the 4 of Pentacles, where you're like, you know what, I just got to be off by myself. It's time for me to close the doors of the Bank of Virgo. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles, please. We've got the Empress. There it is. You've got the stability. You're happy. Maybe you have a happy family of your own, or maybe you're single and happy. Take it as it resonates for you. But somebody here is doing very well, and I feel like you're very creative, or you have your own business, or you're very successful. You've made your own way. That's the Empress, right? Through wisdom, through falling down and scraping your knees and things going wrong, you have made it to the place that you are, whether it's the top of the corporation, the top of your field, the creative person, whatever it is, you've made yourself a life, and people feel sort of entitled to that. Other people in your family who maybe aren't working as hard as you. We do have the 3 of Wands. Yeah, you're looking forward here. There's the 7 of Wands. I was talking about it. 5 and 2 is 7, and the 7 of Wands shows up. So usually I get a feeling here, like something's about to go down, and then I usually get a confirmation from the universe that I'm in the right direction here. So we have 7 and 3, which is 10. This is the place here where you have to boss up, I'm going to say, because you are the abundant one and you need to boss up. And I'm not saying don't give to your family and friends that are in need. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I'm saying is when you pull people out of their karma, then karma comes back for them twice as hard. When somebody is supposed to learn a lesson, but they don't learn the lesson because you save them or pull them out, that lesson still has to be learned. And it's going to come back at them every single time. And they're going to react the same way. They're going to come to you and say, can you help me? And that way they're not learning a lesson at all. So I think that your kindness is beautiful, but I also feel like it might be hurting more than it's helping. I feel like there's a realization that you have here. Tell me about the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Because you're no longer in this energy of, it's like, I've got to be stronger than that. I've got to be able to say no, close down the bank of Virgo, or tell them that they've got to figure out their own problem. Tell me what this Eight of Swords in the reverse is here. We have the Strength card. So at this point, you're no longer in the shitstorm that is your brain. You're no longer in that storm. The storm is now behind you. You're feeling a little more courageous. We have strength here twice. Look, the universe is giving you a lot of courage, a lot of strength, telling you you're the one that's in control, and you can't keep pulling people out of their karma because they're not learning anything. Love is all around. Yes, there's other ways that they can figure out what's going on with them. Isn't that interesting? So we've got the Five of Swords, right? We had the Ten of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Now we have the Strength and the Five of Swords. So I feel like while you're standing your ground, saying, yeah, the strength, the storm is behind me, I'm the one in control, I feel like you start getting these intrusive thoughts like, oh my God, I can't watch them go through this, right? Parents do it with their children all the time. The children don't learn how to save money because the parents allow them to buy all sorts of things, expensive cars, expensive clothes, and then they get into so much debt they can't move out. Like, it happens a lot, right? We always want to see people around us do well, but if we keep pulling them out of their karma, they're not learning a thing. We've got the Six of Pentacles. I think this is a really good lesson though, right? This is a really great lesson, Virgo. It's not that you can't be loving and kind, but you've really got to be selective, right? We see that there's two people here. This person is giving one person a few cents and giving another person abundance. And I feel like you really need to be very selective with who you're helping. It's like this person, is dressed pretty well. They look kind of educated, right? This person is like, okay, well, you've got everything that you need here. I'm only going to top you up with what you need. But this person here is maybe not doing as well, or maybe they can't because they're older, or maybe there's older people in your family that can't work, or, those are the people that I feel that you need to discern. You need to decide which ones you're going to help and which ones require the help because they can't, and the other ones who want the help because they don't want to. Tell me about, because I feel like this Chariot energy is telling me that you're going to have success in balancing this energy here. Tell me about the Chariot, please. For Virgo, please tell me about the Chariot. Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords. It's not going to be easy. No, it's a new path that you have to take here, but I really do feel that you will find the courage to close the door. You'll find the courage with the World card here to make a really big change in your life, Virgo. And so, like I said, I'm not saying don't help the people that you love the most, but maybe you need to help. Maybe you need to help the elderly person in your family, the eldest person who can't fend for themselves. But maybe in seeing that, maybe their grandchildren are also coming to you and saying, come on, what about us? Like, you can't just give it to grandma. And I feel like you can. I feel like you need to discern where you're putting your energy, your time, and your money. So I feel like the Nine of Swords and the Page of Wands is telling me that you do worry about the Page of Wands, the younger ones, the ones who are taking risks, the ones who are on paths or being drawn off the path by exciting things that are making them take risks with their money, their time, and sometimes their lives. I feel like the World card is telling me that you need to make a major change in your life, which is closing the door. I can't help you anymore. If I'm going to give you $500 and instead of paying the rent, you're going to go out and party with your friends, I can't do that for you anymore. I feel like you're healing. That's what the star is about here. Tell me what the outcome is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter here. You could be dealing with someone who is a Scorpio, Taurus, an Aquarius, or a Leo. Maybe you have some of those placements, but I feel like that's what is taking you so long because you're not quite sure about how to make the decision. But I feel like healing is coming. And, Aquarius energy is very insightful, thinking outside the box. I think that you'll find some sort of way to deal with it all. Tell me about the outcome. We do have the Ace of Cups. Look, here it says here, love is all around. I think you're going to deal with everything, even the fives where there is lack. You're going to deal with it in love with the Ace of Cups here. You're going to deal with it in a loving way. We do have the Knight of Swords. I want to say aggressive love. You're going to be like, look, I love you, but don't be like that. Look, you can't tell me that you didn't take that $500 that I gave you for rent and spent it on your friends. I feel like you're going to be giving them one of these. That's what it feels like here. The ones that are coming by to just take because they think they can. And you're going to be blocking others here. It's time for you to make a decision. And I think before your eyes were covered, you didn't want to see the situation. You just kept helping, whether it's with food, money, time, whatever it is. And I feel like it's time to make a different decision, because the Two of Swords is here with the Knight. And to me, that tells me that there could be aggressive unhappiness, or someone is going to feel disappointed or heartbroken, or I feel like you need to do it all in love, but they're going to do what they're going to do. It can't all be on you, Virgo. We've got the Star again. So yeah, there is some healing here. And I feel like you're going to go at it slow. It feels like, yeah, use your intuition, but there has to be a conversation here. Something's got to end. And I feel like it's this energy here. I've got to stop helping you, advising you, telling you what to do. It's time that you kind of figured it out on your own and got to learn your intuition. I know it's scary. I know that you don't know what's here. Things are not as they seem, but it's time for you to wait for your healing or wait for your inspiration in order to be able to know what to do. Because Virgo, it can't always all be on you. I'm going to leave that right there, Virgo. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys and take care. Bye-bye.